All right, Shalom. First of all, I want to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rekakodash. I want to give double honors to the apostles, the bishops, and the elders of Great Millstone who taught us this truth and continues to rule well. Peace and salutations to all of the Akim out here pushing this word in sincerity, truth, and in faith. Shalom to the Israelite foreigners, those of our people that very well may look exactly like the other nations, but their heritage through their father's seed line goes back to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, the Hebrew Israelites. And shalom to the Aqua, the few sisters that's out here actually listening and, observing, and doing their best to live by the scriptures. All right, I want to say shalom. I have another lesson, and I'm going to entitle it, We Have to Go Through the Strait to Get to the Broad. And that strait, it is S-T-R-A-I-T. Okay, the difficult path to get to the broad. All right. So, and I want to get it in Esdras, 2nd Esdras, chapter 7. All right, because this is a very good chapter, and it's telling you the scriptures is a guide for us to live by, and it's telling us everything that we need to know and everything we need to do, and how we're to be. Okay. What we're supposed to be doing, man. All right, and the consequences of not doing it. All right, so let me get into it. This is 2nd Esdras chapter 7 verse 1. And when I had made an end of speaking these words, there was sent unto me the angel which had been sent unto me the nights before. Remember, I had did a lesson, I think I did 4 parts, okay, about what was the name of it? The summary of the scriptures. And I read from 2nd Esdras 3 up until 2nd Esdras 6 in 4 parts. All right, and this is basically the part 5. Okay, so I'm gonna get on it. It says, second Esdras 7 and 1. And when I had made an end of speaking these words, there was sent unto me the angel which had been sent unto me the nights before, afore. And he said unto me, Up, Esdras, and hear the words that I am come to tell thee. And I said, Speak on, my God. Then said he unto me, The sea is set in a wide place, that it might be deep and great. But put the case, the entrance were narrow, and like a river. Who then could go into the sea to look upon it, and to rule it? If he went not through the narrow, how could he come into the broad? And that's what I'm speaking about. We have to go through the strait to get to the broad. This is also another thing. A city is builded and set upon a broad field, and is full of all good things. The entrance thereof is narrow, and is set in a dangerous place to fall, like as if there were a fire on the right hand, and on the left a deep water. And one only path between them both, even between the fire and the water, so small that there could be slot, that there could but one man go there at once. Okay, and that's how this truth is. You're a soldier in this thing, man. You have to be a soldier. Apostle Tahar, Apostle Gabar, Apostle Rakah, Apostle Aramlab, the bishops, the elders, they can't save you. Okay? They're trying to save themselves, in which they're supposed to do. They can give you the word, they could tell you, yeah. But they can't say, you know what, this guy ain't doing it, so I'm going to save him. No, they're not going to do that. Okay? They can't do that. This is a soldier thing. It says, if this city now were given unto a man for an inheritance, if he never shall pass the danger set before it, how shall he receive this inheritance? You're not. You have to go through it. We have to go through what we're going through. Okay? And I said, it is so, Lord. Then said he unto me, even so also is Israel's portion. Yeah, that's what we have to go through. We have to go through that. And the previous chapters explain how the Most High does everything in time. Okay? Everything has a time and a season to be played out. It says, because for their sakes I made the world, and when Adam transgressed my statutes, then was decreed that now is done. Then were the entrances of this world made narrow. Hear it? Full of sorrow and travail. And that's what we're going through. We're going through sorrow and travail right now. They are but few and evil, full of perils and very painful. For the entrance of the elder world were wide and sure, and brought immortal fruit. If then they that live labor not to enter these strait and vain things, they can never receive those that are laid up for them. You can't get it if you don't go through the strait. Okay, if we don't go through the perils, through the tribulation. Okay, what the scripture says, that the kingdom of heaven is gotten to, paraphrasing, with much tribulation. That's how we're going to inherit the kingdom. Now therefore, why disquietest thou self, seeing thou art but a corruptible man? And that's what we are. Okay? And why art thou moved, whereas thou art but mortal? Why hast thou not considered in thy mind this thing that is to become? Slot. Why hast thou not considered in thy mind this thing that is to come, rather than that which is present? Yeah. Okay. That's another reason why it says that we have to lay up our treasures in heaven. We're supposed to have a heavenly mind. We're supposed to be thinking about the things that are coming, the kingdom. It says, then answered I and said, O Lord, that bearest rule, thou hast ordained in thy law that the righteous should inherit these things, but that the ungodly should perish. Nevertheless, the righteous shall suffer strait things, and hope for wide. But they that have done wickedly have suffered the strait things, and yet shall not see the wide. Wow. So it's telling you can't be stuck in this world, stuck on stupid, stuck on just doing wickedness, just a wicked YN or a wicked AN. Okay. It says, and he said unto me, there is no judge above the Most High, and none that hath understanding above the highest. For there be many that perish in this life, because they despise the law of the Most High that is set before them. For the Most High has given it straight commandment to such as came. Okay, and that's just that same word, straight, S-T-R-A-I-T. What they should do to live. See, that's what I was saying earlier. The scriptures tells us what we should do to live. Okay, even as they came, and what they should observe to avoid punishment. Nevertheless, they were not obedient unto him, but spake against him, and imagined vain things, and deceived themselves by their wicked deeds. Okay, that's how these guys out here doing these weird breakdowns and false doctrines are doing, man. They're deceiving themselves. Straight deception. It says, and said of the Most High that he is not, and knew not his ways. I'm going to read that again. And deceived themselves by their wicked deeds, and said of the Most High that he is not, and knew not his ways. Exactly. That's how they act. They act like the Most High is just not there. That now that they know the scriptures, they know better than the Most High. That oh no, these prophets was wrong, and this is wrong, and that's wrong. As if the Most High is going to set up an extensive wrong book. Yeah, it's wrong to you. It's wrong to you because you're a false prophet. And he don't want you to get it. Or he wants you to get it, but he wants you to spread lies so he can come in and destroy you. And those lies are for the 2/3. So they can get that and never get it. Something like that. It says, and deceive themselves by their wicked deeds, and said of the Most High that he is not, and knew not his ways. But his laws have they despised, and denied his covenants. In his statutes have they not been faithful, and have not performed his works. And therefore, Esdras, for the empty are empty things, and for the full are the full things. That's why you have to stay full. You have to stay in the spirit, man. You have to stay in the spirit of this word of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, of this truth. This is truth, you know. You can't put any lies in this. You can't taint this, man. Okay? It says, behold, the time shall come that these tokens which I have told thee shall come to pass. And the bride shall appear, and she coming forth shall be seen, that now is withdrawn from the earth. Yeah, the Most High is going to make that bride righteous. Okay? That's why we're rehearsing the righteous acts, so we could be a part of that. And whosoever is delivered from the foresaid evil shall see my wonders. There it is. For my son Yahweh Shai shall be revealed with those that be with him. And they that remain shall rejoice within 400 years. After these years shall my son Hamashiach die, and all men that have life. And the world shall be turned into the old silent 7 days, a complete number, like as in the former judgments, for that no man shall remain. And after 7 days the world that yet awaketh not, shall be raised up, and that shall die that is corrupt. Okay, when Yahweh Shai comes back, he's going to destroy the wicked. And the earth shall restore those that are asleep in her, and so shall the dust those that dwell in silence, and the secret places shall deliver those souls that were committed unto them. Okay, this is what's going to happen. And the Most High Yahweh, or Shem Yahweh, shall appear upon the seat of judgment, and misery shall pass away, and the long suffering shall have an end. But judgment only shall remain, truth shall stand, and faith shall wax strong, and the work shall follow, and reward shall be showed, okay? And the good deeds shall be of force, and wicked deeds shall bear no rule. Exactly. So we have to suffer the straight gate in order to get to that. Okay, in order to be that bride when Yahushua comes. Okay, we are joined with him. Okay, so we have to suffer the straight in order to get to the wide. And that's a good title. We have to suffer the straight in order to get to the wide. So I'm going to leave it right there. Lord willing, it was edifying. Until the next time, I want to say shalom.